What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sklooks' Kitchen. First episode. Today we'll be making a PBBB, a good old classic spin on the regular peanut butter and banana sandwich. So laid out here, I got 2 bananas. I pre-chopped one, not the best at chopping yet, first time. Cinnamon and sugar mixture. That's 2 parts sugar to 1 part cinnamon. Around 2 tablespoons of sugar to 1 of cinnamon. 2 more tablespoons of cinnamon to mix into our peanut butter to give it a little cinnamony flavor. Tablespoon of butter to fry our bananas, and I made a fresh loaf of brioche this morning. It's a little flaky, we'll see how it goes. First attempt at this recipe. So for starters, we're gonna get our pans preheated. We're on medium heat for both, so not gas, but we do what we got here in the kitchen. You can take your peanut butter. I have half a cup here. I might add more later if this is enough to the pan. Let it start to melt and get a little bit runny so that we can add our cinnamon to it to give it a cinnamony flavor. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more peanut butter. It's all customizable to how much peanut butter you want on your sandwich. I'm a peanut butter guy, so I'm gonna put a lot in. So I'll add 2 more tablespoons-ish to that. Take this away. Next, I'm going to finish cutting my other banana. It's pretty simple. You want around 1/2-inch banana pieces that you can fry, that you will be frying up in a saucepan. Bananas going everywhere. They don't have to be perfect pieces. We are putting these on a sandwich, so whatever your desired thickness is, it's just 1/2 inch will work best when sauteing and frying your bananas. So now that we have our pan going, you can put your 2 tablespoons of butter in there and let it melt, kind of move it around, coat the entire bottom of your pan. Check on our peanut butter a little bit. Mix it up a little, starting to melt a bit at the bottom. Turn the heat up a little bit, get it to go a little faster. And when you're doing this with the peanut butter, you don't have to add cinnamon. That's what I'm doing. I'll be doing cinnamon and sugar for both the bananas and the peanut butter. You can add cloves, cumin, and different pie seasonings, apple pie seasoning, pumpkin pie seasoning to your peanut butter to give it a desired taste. You can throw in straight peanuts, get a little chunky peanut butter. Again, it's highly customizable to what you want to do. Now that we got our peanut butter starting to melt up a little bit, we're going to add in our cinnamon and mix that around. Get it nice and incorporated. I'm using a rubber scraper. You can use a spoon or whatever you got. Just a regular kitchen spoon that you eat with would work too. Get that nice and mixed in. I'd recommend using a smaller saucepan if you have one. Again, the dishes that I'll try to be making on the show for the time being will be available during what you have in your kitchen now during, I guess, the quarantine period of the coronavirus. So I hope that everyone tries out these recipes that I'm working on. All right, so now that your peanut butter is melty and mixed in with your cinnamon, you're gonna kill the heat on the saucepan and let it return to its creamier state so it's not as runny for when you put it on the bread. Next, we're gonna move over to the saucepan where I have the butter melted, pan heated up, and we're gonna start adding our bananas to the butter and let those start to get nice and toasty and fry. Let them sizzle. Try not to crowd them so that they don't all cook evenly. Just get them going, move them around a little. Try to keep them off each other. And now you're gonna leave these on one side until they're golden brown, for me around 3 or 4 minutes with those. Let those sit. You can hear them sizzling in the pan.
What temp you have it at?
I have it medium-high heat, just to get them going, get them sizzling. You hear them going a little bit. And I'm gonna start prepping my bread on the cutting board. My fresh loaf did not hold together too well, so I have pieces of slices here, which normally I would toast, but with the brioche and its state that it is, and that we had the bananas going in the frying pan already, we're just gonna leave them as is. They're nice, buttery, soft, flaky bread. And we're gonna take our now solidifying peanut butter, grab your rubber spatula, scrape down the sides of the bowl, pour it over 1/2 of your bread. Turn the pan back to the stovetop. We'll need the rest of that later. If you need to, move the bananas around a little bit. Keep them from sticking to the bottom. When they start to, as you can see with this one that flipped over, when they start to kind of mush and flip through, you want to keep them, check them, flip them a little bit. When they look like this is when you're going to add your first pinch of your cinnamon sugar mixture to the top. Just kind of sprinkle it on top of them. Just like that. You can coat them however thick of a coating you want. Doesn't matter. Get those moving again now that they have the cinnamon on them. And Cookout. So check the other side of them. Always be checking your bananas to see if they're cooking on the other side. Once you have good color on the opposite side that you just flipped over, flip the cinnamon side back down to the pan side and sprinkle the other half with your cinnamon and sugar mixture. Doing this is similar to what you do with a banana foster, except you're not going to be flambeing these bananas with any kind of alcohol. You're just frying them in a little bit of butter, hitting them with a little cinnamon, trying to bring out that banana flavor and accompany it with the cinnamon sugar that'll pair greatly with your cinnamon seasoned peanut butter. Once they're looking good and mushy around this time, you're going to take the pan over to your sandwich. I'm going to use some tongs, but with whatever you want. You can start placing your bananas on top of your gooey peanut butter and cinnamon brioche bread. Your bananas may fall apart a little bit, just stack them up. Bring your pan back over. If you're gonna cook any more bananas, throw them in now. I'm just gonna throw some more in for a second sandwich later. Get some more bananas going in there. Let those go. Now coming back to our sandwich, we're gonna grab your peanut butter that you have melted, and you're going to top your now cinnamon sugar fried bananas, a little bit more of your peanut butter, act a little bit like a glue. Bring that back to the pot. Top with your extra slices, the other slice of brioche. Cut it in half to get a nice cross section. And there you go, a very gooey cinnamon peanut butter fried banana sandwich. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you go out on your own, try out the recipe. It was a lot of fun cooking in the kitchen for you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.